There would definitely be some similarities there. Those are the things I'm excited to learn about, and experience. Yesterday, first Original Six game, and then, certainly the division rival here in the proximity, and the number of Leaf fans that will make the journey, and all of that. So, yeah, it's all part of the experience.
What's been the biggest difference, coach of an AHL team, coach of an NHL team? Better planes?
Well, there's more of you. There's that. The planes and all of that kind of stuff is different for sure. Though we were treated very well with the Marlies, so it's not all entirely new in that sense. And I played in the league at one time too. But it's I've said it a few times before. It's really felt normal. It's felt like hockey. The arenas are bigger, the crowds are bigger, all those types of things. The intention around the team, of course, but it's really felt normal. And that, as I said, is just credit to the players, just because they've made it feel normal. They've come in every day open-minded, and they've listened, and they've responded well, and it's made it feel normal.
Do you think it's then easier to institute something fairly new with a group of NHL hockey players who've been doing this for quite a long time, a lot of them?
I do think, I think their experience certainly is one part of it, but just the caliber of player, of course, is better at this level. So the skill level's higher. In some cases, the hockey sense and the intelligence is higher as well. So you get all of that, and there's one thing that surprised me, just how quickly they've been able to pick up on things. But it just speaks to the caliber of player.
It just shows when the game's on the line that we can put our bodies on the line and get it done. And I think that was a good test for us. It was at the end of a long road trip, and guys were tired, but we battled through it and ended up winning the game.
Is there an easy way, at least, to blend sandpaper along with that finesse and find that right balance moving forward? Does this team have the right personnel to get that done, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got some bigger guys that can finish checks, and we got guys that are hard on the forward check, and we're just trying to be fast on defense, and the quicker we get out of our zone, the more time we have to play around the offensive zone. So I think that's the big goal going forward is play quick defense and have fun offense.
Go back to that game and the obvious block shots. Are you thinking, what's the fear factor involved when you're putting your body and everything else in front of there to preserve a victory?
Not really. I mean, over the course of my career, it's just come naturally to me to block shots, and it's just a part of the game when you're in the role that I'm in, and the guys love it, and it's just a good part of the game that kind of gets overlooked sometimes.
You lead the team in that department here with 51 block shots. I checked in Ottawa. You led for a couple of years as well. But the role model, and I couldn't believe it, was Erik Karlsson. I mean, he really did it year in, year out, didn't he?
Yeah, I kind of learned a bit from him. If you're around the net and you're in the way, then block it. And if you're out of the way, then don't try and get in the way. So Anderson, the goalie in Ottawa, Craig Anderson, kind of taught me that. So if you're in the way, then try not to get out of the way. I'll try and make myself big in front of the puck.
When you just hang on to the puck, we have it a lot. And then once they finally get it, they're tired, and I think that helps out, especially playing D zone. So when you got to play D zone, you obviously have to play D zone. But I thought we did a good job of just sustaining offensive pressure, and we didn't really have to play in our zone much. And when we did, I thought we got out pretty quick.
Sorry about that. What does it do for the team's mental outlook when the changes instituted lead to results immediately, I think?
Well, I think it's positive. It obviously, everybody's feeling good about themselves. We were in a pretty big rut there for a couple weeks, and so you win a couple games in a row. All lines contributing. You feel pretty good about yourself. I think the energy in the locker room's been really good, and I think we just want to continue that, try to get better and better, and establish the new things that we've been trying to put into our system.
Obviously, we've seen all the changes in the way Sheldon's kind of running the bench and in games and structure, but has he changed much off the ice with your meetings and just anything else? Like, has there been a lot of changes even behind the scenes, or is it?
I think every coach kind of does their own thing as far as that, but we still have the same meetings: power play, penalty kill, special teams, pre-scout. So as far as that goes, it's pretty much the same.
Talking with Cody about this club and all the finesses that is on it, but we've seen from him in terms of shot blocking and just what this club's been able to do the last few games. Where does the sandpaper element fit in with a team that's got so much skating ability and skill and obviously some of that grit that you're going to need moving forward as a team?
Totally, and you mentioned the play that Cease made blocking that shot, and that's a great play. And at times you're going to have to make plays like that if you want to succeed and if you want to be competitive. So I think when we need the grit, I think it'll be there. That being said, we're looking to grind teams in the ground maybe with our speed more than our grit.
28 shot attempts at net. What's working for the D when they're able to do that last night in terms of getting you guys activated and obviously being a catalyst for what those guys can do up front?
Yeah, I think that's a testament to the forwards getting pucks back in the O zone and finding the defenseman, weak side in the rush. Just different things that we're starting to incorporate more into our game. So I think that they've done a great job, and us getting more touches is a reflection of how well they've played.